How do we send our money from our bank or Visa, MasterCard and buy crypto? And how do we sell our crypto and send back to our bank or card? And how can we do all of this with 0% fees and buy crypto at the place where we get the most for our money? It's very easy, it works for almost everyone in the world, and I will show you all of that in this video. Nothing I say in any of my videos are financial advice. Here is the overview of what I will show you today. We will go from money in our card to the Revolut app, to the Neverless app, show how to buy and sell here, and then show how to go the same way back. Using these two free apps is crucial for us to be able to do this with 0% fees. Revolut you have probably heard about before, but Neverless is a new crypto app made by former Revolut executives. So Neverless is made by well-known people with big backers, and they are making Neverless the easiest and cheapest way to buy crypto, and it really is the cheapest. I've compared Neverless with all other crypto marketplaces, exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, Bybit, everywhere. And Neverless is the best and where we get the most crypto for our money. So the first thing we need to do is to install the Revolut and the Neverless app in our phone and set up an account on both those apps. The only way to join the Neverless and get direct access to their app is by using this invite link that will pop up here. I will leave this link in the description below. I will not show you how to set up the accounts for each app, but it's very straightforward. You can of course use the same phone for both apps. I am just using two phones just for the sake of this video. When we got both apps set up, we begin by going into Revolut to top up our Revolut account with money using our card. We click here, add money, we add our card details, and we add money, and it will show up almost instantly. Then the cheapest way to send money is using euro. So now we need to exchange the money we put into our Revolut account into euro, which we can do by clicking here exchange. And we can convert on Revolut pretty much any kind of currency we want. And we exchange for free between Monday to Friday as long as we stay below $1,000 per month. But even if we want to exchange and send more than $1,000 per month, the exchange fee is very small and something we would need to deal with on any other place anyway. But below $1,000 it's free. So we exchange, and to see our euro we click here on accounts and choose euro. Now we want to send the euro from Revolut to Neverless. To do that we make sure we are on euro here, we click on payment, we add a new contact by clicking the plus sign here, we click bank recipient, and we choose business. And to get the information we need here we open up our Neverless app. In the Neverless app we click on deposit, bank transfer, euro, and here we got all the information we need. But you need to check this yourself in your Neverless app because you need your specific reference code up here, which is specific to your account. So here you can see I've typed in the right country, euro, IBAN number, and name of the bank. And then I click add recipient. And here, before we type in how much we should send, we need to type in the reference code here. We must include that. Do not forget the reference text. And then we type in how many euro and send. If this is your first time sending money this way, I highly recommend start by sending the lowest amount of 11 euros the first time to verify that you have done everything correctly. And if that arrives successfully, we can go back and send more to the same contact. And that's it. I did this transfer yesterday and it took 9 hours for it to arrive. When the euro arrived to Neverless, Neverless automatically exchanged the euro to US dollars completely for free. So that is why we see it arriving as dollars. And we can see the US dollars in our portfolio. You can of course also deposit crypto to the Neverless app using blockchain networks by clicking here. Now here in the Neverless app we can easily buy more than 350 different cryptos for 0% fees, and we can swap between euro and USD and anything we like. We can also here by swiping right earn passive income on our US dollars by putting them into strategies that yield us around a 12 to 14% annual income on our holdings here. So it's one of the best saving instruments I've ever seen, and you can read more in the app exactly how this strategies feature work. Okay, great. Now we have learned how to transfer money to crypto and buy with 0% fees. Let's go through how to withdraw from Neverless back to Revolut so that we can take out our money. First on Neverless, we sell the crypto to euro that we want to withdraw. We click here, new bank account, and to get this information we need to open up the Revolut app again. Make sure your account is set to euro, and then we click here on details. And here we got all the information we need. We select euro, set the right country, Lithuania, we copy and paste our IBAN and BIC number, and we set any name we want as a label. And here you can see that we sent this with no fees. I did this transfer yesterday as well, and it took 9 hours for it to arrive in my Revolut app. And then when the euro arrives in your Revolut app, simply exchange or convert your currency from euro back to your own native currency if you want. So I can go from euro here back to the Swedish krona. And then lastly, to withdraw money from the Revolut app to my card, I simply click on payments, click the plus sign, click card recipient, and enter in my card number. And we can, just as easily as I topped up my Revolut account, withdraw money back to my card.